Hello everyone and welcome back to Our Life. This is day 29 of the Baby Watch, and it's about 24 hours since we last made our previous video where I was telling you that we were very concerned about the health of Daisy and Floyd. Since they've started, they've laid eggs, they've ate eggs, they've laid more eggs, they've disposed of more eggs, and I have a pretty good feeling that since this was their first clutch, that none of them were fertile. So, I asked everybody if they felt the same way that we did, that we probably should take the nesting box out, give them a break, let them do what they normally like to do. Starting tomorrow, we will let them back out of the cage for a while so they can fly around and get some exercise and just kind of chill out. So everybody that we heard from agreed with us. So what we are going to do tonight, now if you'll notice, both of them are out of the nesting box. For some odd reason, most of the day, or over half the day, they have been out of the nesting box rather than sitting on it almost 24/7. So that may be a sign right there. So I'm going to take the nesting box out, and I think you'll see their reaction. They're probably going to fight me for it because that's the natural instinct. So let's see if I can get this nesting box out. What we're going to do once I do that is open up the nesting box so you can see the eggs inside, and then we're going to shine a flashlight through the cockatiel eggs to see if we can tell if they are actually fertile or not. And I'll tell you how we do that in a minute. So, if you'll pardon my back, I am going to come over here and see if I can get this out. Watch their reaction because I have a feeling they're going to want to tear me up.
She fighting or anything? Oh, that was
Well, I am
better
very,
than what I thought.
I'm very surprised. Here, swing the camera over this way, baby. They did not go after me, which is a shock, because any other time, if I had attempted to put my hand inside the cage, they would have ate me up. So, let's take a look. And if you need to move the camera, feel free to do so. But we're going to open up the top of the nesting box right here. It's hinged. And if we can, I want you to be able to see what's in the nesting box. Now, there are a total of 7 what looks like eggs. But 4 of those are ping pong, or I keep wanting to call them ping pong balls, but they're bingo balls. Now I can also see the remnants, now that I'm looking very closely, of some egg yolk where they have, and some broken eggshell.
Take the light to your left just a minute. Now they can see what you're talking about.
So if you can see.
Yeah.
Alrighty. But anyways, there's 7, I'll call it eggs down there. 4 of those are bingo balls. So we're going to pick up one. I don't know how, if you're going to be able to see this, but you're supposed to be able to shine, yes, you're supposed to be able to shine the light through that.
Go down a little bit.
Can you see?
All we see is a big, excuse me, a big white blur.
Right. If they were fertile, you would see veins, red veins in there, or possibly even movement. Well, in this case, you don't see anything. So we know for a fact this egg is not fertile. So let's check another one. And I'm pretty sure all of these are going to be the same way, just like probably all the ones that she has laid before in the past. Yes, if you look at this one, there's no veins to be seen.
The only thing we see is a white light.
Okay, you
We can't see the egg either.
see. Well, I don't know how else better to do this.
I know. Oh, now we can start to see the egg a little bit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's no red veins
No.
or anything in there. So that one is not fertile either. And last but not least, we're going to look at this one. And I don't know if you can see that or not.
You're down too low, baby.
It's the same way.
Yeah.
There's no veins in that one either. So, Daisy's first clutch of eggs, however many that she laid all together, I've lost count now, probably at least a dozen, were all non-fertile eggs. And that's another reason why I'm glad we are doing what we're doing right now, because we are basically giving them a break. They need to grow up a little bit more, and in time, when nature is right, she will begin to produce fertile eggs. We've seen her and Floyd, the male, going through the mating act. And as with most animals, I think it's something that has to be learned, because we weren't sure if Floyd especially was performing the way he was supposed to. It's hard to tell because this is our first time with any type of bird that even lay eggs. So, I think we're going to see them take a breather now. They're going to relax more tomorrow, and you will get to see it. We're going to let them finally get out of the cage and fly around and stretch their wings and just like maybe have a summer vacation for a while. We don't know when we will put the eggs back in, or excuse me, the nesting box, but we do know it's probably going to be a few months just to let them chill and do their thing. So I am glad that for those of you that have been the whole trip with us on this roller coaster of emotions, we were very excited when the eggs first showed up, and then very puzzled and disappointed when the eggs began to disappear. But if you'll remember in some of my earlier videos, I did some research, and Daisy and Floyd were a little bit young for raising chicks. So I think now we can fix that. We can give them time to grow up a little more, and the next time maybe we'll be rewarded with some new little cockatiels. So we will continue to post videos on Daisy and Floyd so that we can keep you informed on how they're doing. But in the meantime, I wish you'd feel free to leave us comments. We have a wish list down below for Amazon if you want to help support them. And feel free to subscribe if you haven't. Share it with your friends. And know that in the future, we will probably go through this again and hopefully be more successful next time. So we thank you for watching as always, and we appreciate your comments and sticking with us. And stay tuned when you'll get to see them out and about. Thank you.